Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Last time we investigated Chapter 5 trial and... oh... here we go.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During
They're
the
all
trial,
dead.
You'll present your argument. Vote
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah, we
I'll
know.
Punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
Right. People wouldn't care.
We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
We've had 4 trials, man.
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
'Cause for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
So one of them is still alive, that's what you're saying? Okay, that does change things quite a bit.
It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving!
Well, I'm inclined to assume if any of them is alive, it's Kokichi. Why? Because I don't think the person who went to try to find an antidote would be rustling through a bunch of different types and trying a bunch of different types. If they're the one who got it initially. If anything, I think Kaido's more likely to have been the one to knew what the poison was and used his blood to cover up what the name of it was.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to
okay.
even talk about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
Okay, Maki, I love you, girl, but you gotta work with me here. Why is it so conclusive? Give a reason. Come on.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaido's the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaido's still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth.
The victim has to be...
You know, a thought comes to mind. I wonder if this is how Maki's playing it. Kaido has to be the victim. But if he's not the victim and the killer, so long as we claim Kokichi is it, then Kaido will still live, right? I wonder if that's how she's playing it. Because saying Kokichi's the killer would result in Kaido living, regardless of who the actual killer was, right?
be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
No.
And the culprit
Nope.
must be Kokichi.
You lost
No
a
evidence,
really
eh?
good guy today. Kazing! If only Mages could cast revive spells.
Oh, what? You don't got any revives? There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is.
The victim has...
Ah, didn't get
That's
it.
wrong!
But yeah.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Hey, Kibo found it, but whatever.
Yeah. Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
So, clothes are clothes.
As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
She's so confident. She is so motherfucking confident.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Oh my. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. Not before, though. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she still wanted to believe that Kaito is alive. Either way, it seems Maki's hung up on Kaito's clothing. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
I mean, the biggest thing that's bothering me is the fact that Kaito never wore the jacket like that, and it has a blood stain on it. Something peculiar about those clothes. Sleeve, right? Oh, the blood stain on the clothing more than anything. Where it is, right? About the blood stain. Yeah.
Damn it.
Whatever.
That's it!
I was probably going to go to the same basic conclusion I was suggesting.
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press?
Oh, that? Is that important? I mean, it does seem to be almost like left there as suggesting, to suggest a clue, but still.
If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Right. Wait, what did she? Yeah, she never wore it. Or no, he never wore that sleeve, right? But why does it have a
You're
bloodstain
dumber
on
than
it?
I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
Thank you, Maki.
If you
I love
can't
your
even see
sadisticness.
that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Don't hate me, Maki. Don't hate me. Come on. Fine. You're not good with blades, right?
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
You're looking even more murders than usual. Wait.
The coat sleeve sticking out of the
What the? Okay. I don't
The
remember
coat
having
sleeve
this much
sticking out of
delay
the
in
hydraulic
between,
press is rather
in between
telling.
shit.
Coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather
Oh,
telling.
okay. No, I figured it out.
It couldn't have been anyone else.
Because I was stupidly using triangle instead of X. God fuck,
If
it's
you
been...
can't see that,
Yeah, I was being really stupid.
then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
Using triangle made a delay
He always
after it.
dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Uh-huh.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him, All that stuck out was his coat sleeve.
Yeah?
If you understand to be quiet already.
Oh, no,
Otherwise,
no,
you're
no.
getting in the way.
No, 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 no. I know why she's wrong. Or why
He
there's
always
an
dressed himself in a rather odd
inconsistency.
manner.
I'll
Yeah,
cut
yeah.
through your words.
Why was there a hole in the coat sleeve, right? Come on.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Wait, he did? Wait.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
Wait, he did?
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Also, we're assuming it's the left sleeve, aren't we? Couldn't he have been upside down? I never noticed he actually wore one of them correctly.
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
And so's yours.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Then defeat Kokichi. Don't try to force your way to it. Actually defeat him. Come on. Maki, what's really going on? Seems you've made up your mind that Kaito's definitely dead. Why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
We're making that assumption.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
Huh? Well then. Hello.
An Exisal?
What? Why is an Exisal here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Wait. What, is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Where was the red one? Shit, which one was where?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an Exisal and kinda dozed off.
And
that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Okay. Why is your voice not, like, muffled or anything or changed at all? Because you're, like, inside. Why don't you come out there, Kaito?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Huh.
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
Okay.
Kokichi?
I am not entirely sure. Show yourself, Kokichi, or else I won't be confident that you're actually Kokichi.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
I don't get that reference.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Get out of the Exisal.
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself!
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
That's a fair point.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
How did you fake Kaido's voice then? If you can fake Kaido's voice, I don't believe you are necessarily Kokichi either. Are you like one of the monocubs? Are you fucking with us?
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then! Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma! Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Monica did grab the camera from the Exisal, hooked up to the court's room's monitor, and played the tape for us. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible! Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
How can you prove that?
This video camera only has the basic functions.
Fair enough.
Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy.
What a goddamn specific answer. I believe nothing at the moment.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible.
This feels like lies.
Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted.
And why would Kokichi try to bring... Why would he try to make us vote for Kokichi if it was really Kokichi in the situation?
The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
I want to see if there's any inconsistencies with that video. And what we know. Like the whole... Let's see. Shit. I thought I saw some... I need to see that more clearly. Like where the little pink was. If we can identify where that bloodstain was. I think that's going to be the key. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
Shut up.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
Yeah, shocking.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
Oh,
I
God.
know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaido killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaido. He just told us all that he's the mastermind, that the killing game was over. And he's not showing his face. So what would he gain by killing Kaido?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this Exisal.
I don't.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is...
Shortest trial ever, right? I don't disagree with that.
Huh? Why?
I don't disagree that this is the culprit right here. I would not be surprised in the slightest. Is it Kokichi? I don't know. I've always had an inkling that Kaido might not be quite as sincere in his objectives as you might let on think. And I could almost imagine Kokichi, if he was trying to do a power struggle to take over the place, would purposely take the person he thinks is the actual mastermind and guard him in that room.
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
Now, who is he? Is it Kaido? Oh, I still think it's edited. Monokuma gave such a specific answer, it so obviously is him trying to answer while making it a fair discussion, right?
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
Wait, what?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave.
I hope everyone around me right now is not an idiot and can put two and two together on why this is...
Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an Exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
Yeah, no.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Please, people, don't be this stupid. Don't just believe him because you want to believe it's true.
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again?
I wonder if the whole thing about, like, you know what, that... Two things. The voting system has to become relevant at some point. And two, the whole thing Kokichi brought up at that point about if people were voting, if a tie happened and Monokuma made the rule that as long as one of them was the person, then it would count.
Well,
those have to be relevant at some
point. I
point.
don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now.
Those have to be relevant at some point.
So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko and Ashima created, right?
Oh, are you saying that it won't let him get away from punishment, specifically?
Your beloved Junko and Oshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No.
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for this situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
I think we need to figure out what's going on here before we make any sort of decisions.
Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
Actually, no. I don't think so. What? I mean, If anyone
If
was...
it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
Yeah. If it's any of you, the only one I could even imagine it being would be Maki. And that's only because her behavior has made her so suspicious.
One of us?
I guess
Not
Himiko too.
possible.
I keep forgetting Himiko's
No,
suspicious.
I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Seriously, my goodness.
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
Wait. Using the footage. Okay. So I was making sure he didn't say anything like edit the footage, like he was admitting to that.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit.
Well, based on what Kokichi is saying, the idea that the real culprit is not hiding it very well leaves about one person that is not hiding it very well, but okay.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
The only option. Is that really true? Are we just gonna leave it at that? How about fuck no? That's so stupid.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Okay.
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
She keeps pushing the conversation. God, she's making me less and less trusting of her. Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now. Is that even possible? Safety function.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
That's the most likely thing.
We all
With
saw
the
that
crush
footage from earlier, right?
comment.
Kaito got crushed to death.
Yeah. That's the only one I could even imagine. Being a contradiction there.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety
Yes,
My bad.
it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
If it's real, then yeah.
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
Right, but...
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose.
But if you disabled it, wouldn't you also disable the hydraulic press too? Or at least the controls to make it go down?
It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exisal's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Is Maki just playing dumb? I suppose it did seem like...
What?
It did seem like Himiko was the one who brought it, which is really weird in its own right. Yeah, so there's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. Right. Exactly. The hole, right? It's either the hole or the poison. Shit, okay. Right. Oh. The movement of the blood okay. The swipe pattern. Fine, wherever the fuck that is. There we go.
This is it!
Man, I feel like I got the whole
There was
story.
a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged.
And I'm getting ahead of myself so many times.
The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom.
He had a fucking bloodstain.
Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
Yeah, it's almost like they did that on purpose. We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death. Okay, yeah. It's either gonna be this or the poison.
There!
Finally, we're pointing it out.
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
Okay, it was her. Great, okay.
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
That actually sounds sort of frightening.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out.
You know, some places will honor that, let you get a refund, and then let you just buy it on the sale price. So great. Okay. Just gotta buy from those places.
I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
Yeah, she's having some guilt over helping the situation get to where it was, right? No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon that left the small hole in Kaito's sleeve. Yeah, the crossbow arrows. Whatever that is in this goddamn huge thing. The arrows in the bathroom. Huh? Oh my goodness. Really? Really? I have to say the crossbow. You can't just put two and two together. Oh my goodness. My fucking goodness, man.
This is
Some of these goddamn things.
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, with the poison, it seems pretty set in stone what happened. I'm actually surprised anyone's here in Exisal claiming to be one of them.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
Well, thank you.
He's just playing with us.
Probably Kokichi, right?
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
He seems to be acting very interestingly in regards to the whole... Did he never get that flashback light? Does he not even recognize
I
it?
wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Oh my goodness.
We couldn't go in the hangar.
Oh my goodness.
And Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
Oh my. Kaido would have been in there, but the murder weapon was a crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the murder.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow.
Um,
What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
I feel like...
From inside the hangar.
To hit Kaito.
Not necessarily.
We couldn't go in the hangar.
This is
The
probably...
alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Ah. Okay. So that wasn't it. Gonna get near it, but yeah. No, that's fine. I wanted to check if that's what they were getting at or
Who
not.
shot Kaito?
I still... Yeah, okay, so the bathroom window.
That's wrong!
See, I haven't actually assumed that that had to be the case.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow.
Possible. But do you
There
have
was
to?
a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
But the poison was inside, and so was the crossbow.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar.
Presumably,
Which
yeah.
means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
Stop putting fucking motivations onto me. God damn it.
Is that what a detective does?
How about we just discuss this and come to a reasonable conclusion? Miss seems to resist trying to find the truth so much, my goodness.
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
How about I'm always suspicious of everyone? Because not everything's so clean-cut. Hell, someone might have killed someone for a good reason. I mean, Gonta basically did. At least a noble reason.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
Yeah,
See?
I was wondering.
Definitely weird.
Yeah, I was wondering how long it was gonna be until they made that joke. Oh my.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows. In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
It is a good thing that he saw that. As goddamn suspicious as she is being, it is...
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
God damn it, Kokichi.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the
I'm the
culprit!
culprit.
I went to the
I'm the number
hangar,
one
but
suspect, because I was in the hangar.
I was only replenishing my magic.
What do you mean
not
replenishing
come
your
in the
magic?
There's a good
Anyone
magic
could have
source
gotten it
around
from her
here.
research lab.
So I went
Then
there
who
empty
actually-
The
handed.
number one suspect.
Kokichi
And I
did
left
I'm the one who
empty
shot
handed.
Kaito.
I went to the
I'm the
hangar,
number one
but
suspect, because I was in the hangar.
I heard it! You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
I gotta add how fucking useless she's been. Has she even been, like, involved story-wise with any of the cases so far? She doesn't really help in trials. She doesn't really do anything. And her talent's so useless. You can't even use it for any of this stuff. Because she gets that stupid rash thing.
Himiko. This is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it! It's the truth! Please believe me!
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
God damn it. God damn it, Kokichi.
Not you! If you believe me,
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She is acting very suspiciously. How about we ask her, can she explain why she was trying to lie? Give us a good reason. Something consistent.
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Right.
Another true statement.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo!
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
To hit out of the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Could Himiko have done that? That's the question. I'm more questioning about her ability to assemble it.
Yeah.
Complicated to assemble would be difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how. Okay, that is in the details of this one. So... Oh my goodness. God. There we go. Yeah.
I agree. I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She would have said so.
She didn't teach me that! Right, Maki?
Come on, tell the truth.
What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
Are you realizing the reason she probably hid it from you? Oh no! Don't pout.
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
I mean, Kaito might have.
See? I told you! It's just like I said.
Oh my.
Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
How about I shoot you with a crossbow laced with poison on the tip? How about that?
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Asked him? I imagine Kaito. Perhaps the person who was asking was... the person who asked me to Kaito.
That's it! Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
'Cause I know you like me.
Oh my goodness. You have been a treat this trial, Kokichi.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
Oh my goodness. Oh, but Miu's no, you can't betray the Mio ship. You can't betray the Mio ship, Kokichi. No!
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito's trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Well, was. I'll do something all about it, that's a promise. Well, you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Maybe he never intended to use it before we showed up. Maybe Kokichi walked in while he had it out and visible, so he had to act. Maybe he was planning to use it if Kokichi tried to come back and back into the room while we were doing a frontal assault to defend himself. Maybe that was the intention.
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. And then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Oh, no you didn't. Don't push the Maki button. Don't push the Maki button.
Don't bully the person you like.
But that's his whole thing with Miyu. My goodness.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday.
So specific. Great.
I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
Did you really need to... Okay, let's just keep that detail. Can you make sure that's in the record, everyone? Who's doing the court record? Monokuma. Make sure that's in the record.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise.
Well, that does... make some sense. If it was a slow-acting poison, then at the very least we could have saved him later on.
I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I wonder if he already had the poison for some reason.
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
You are so responsible. So responsible.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
It sure does. But this is Danganronpa, so...
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
Oh, I didn't think he ruled out that possibility of Kaito shooting it and hitting him at first, but okay. And there is proof of that. Pretty simple proof. Where is his clothing? There we go.
This is it! Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
It does seem like that. Maki's been acting strangely. Yeah, but why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
There's no problem with just taking all our time to be as sure as we can be, right?
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that Exisal? Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. We can't force it open, can we?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
No, we're just assuming it based on the voice, but he's able to duplicate both of our voices. And if it's not Kokichi, then they're doing a damn good impression of how he would probably behave in this situation.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the Exisal and everything.
Yeah, the killing game.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Monokuma actually getting involved in the debate is pretty interesting, at the very least. It did seem like he was under guard, so I wonder if he's taken that personally and doesn't want to let that, He probably has a grudge with Kokichi at this point. Doesn't want to let that just slide.
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this Exisal has a voice changer.
Does it? Neat. It what?
Ha! 'Cause of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi.
Damn.
But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys!
God, this is a good twist. I don't know. I think it's probably neither of them. I think both of them are probably dead. And it's... Shit, I don't know who else it could be. Someone who we thought was dead, but isn't really. Someone who's never part of the class trial.
The stars has arrived. This time for real.
Oh my. I mean, it could be someone who's never part of it in the first place, right?
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why?
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this Exisal.
Is that so?
But you could show your face still, right?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on.
No, I don't believe you. I'm never gonna believe you because that's a bunch of bullshit. There was some Excel's protecting Monokuma. Was there something? I thought we had some information about the inside of an Exisal specific. Maybe that wasn't a... I don't know. Maybe we didn't actually use that. That's a truth bullet.
So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
You do realize there's a video you showed, right? Kaito's alive after all. No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? It tells that neither of them are alive. That's what it tells. Does the story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. The victim of this case is... if I had to choose out of those two. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Kokichi's... Okay, okay. If he's... I think they're both dead. But if one of them died first, it's probably Kaido. It had to be Kaido. I'm trying, I really am trying. Most of the evidence we have points towards Kaido, so...
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
And also not Kokichi. Come on.
Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die! Good, good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
This would be...
All right, let's give it everything we've got!
Is the Exisal gonna be on one of the sides? I swear to goodness. Exisal coming up? No? Yeah, maybe? Possibly? Just don't want to animate that, possibly? I guess we'll see. No? Okay. Fine. No Exisal, eh? Okay. So are they really in the... Oh my, it's just us two.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
But he said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but...
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I want to believe that Kaido's alive too, fine. But the video's definitive. We have nothing to counter it. Damn that Exisal. Why would he confuse us like that?
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I've got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
But he said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I've got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but...
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
Oh shit, come on.
I want to believe
Fine.
Kaito is...
Fuck, man. Okay.
alive and defeated the mastermind.
Maki!
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Maybe.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Okay. I'm surprised Exisal's not up here. It makes me feel as though they're not actually a part of this class trial or this killing game at the very least. So, it does make me think that. I should pay attention to what the actual button on screen is. I should. I'll get this eventually. There we go. Hey, Maki, high five. We did it. We did it. Woo! It would be me and Maki. Yeah. It's interesting that us two are the ones.
Want to believe it. In a way, I still can't.
It's interesting that it was us two that were the ones to say Kaito's dead.
But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Heh. Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
I'm sure Kaito's dead. I'm not sure Kokichi is the culprit, or even alive, so...
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
Yeah, that's an old one, isn't it?
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
He's not wrong, he's not wrong.
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
Oh my goodness. Okay.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
As if you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Probably,
Then
yeah.
Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one!
Oh, fuck
But
you.
only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Crap, she testified!
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Wait,
So
what?
how could they both shoot each other?
Wait,
By
why?
the way, crossbow
What?
shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
Put you out of your mystery and... Wait, what was that just now? I feel like that goes against the information I have.
When
Why
the
would he even
crossbow
assume
fired-
one? Why would she even think that?
That's wrong!
Why would you even say that, Himiko? That's such a weird thing to say.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Eh? Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What? What? And if Kokichi got 2 injuries... Okay...
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him 1! Kaito even told me to only bring him 1. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said she only brought 1. What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
No.
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene.
Keep this in mind. Kokichi had 2 injuries, which implies he was shot at twice. We do know that both crossbows were back at Maki's lab, so what if someone else got them and shot Kokichi with the second one? How? What if Kaido never shot any of them?
And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Well, 3 arrows were shot at them. Then where does those arrows come from? I don't think Himiko's lying. There must have been some angles of this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Maki, think. Maki, you didn't do... Maki, I need to think. Maki, you didn't, like, get a crossbow and come by yourself. Oh, that's the only explanation I'm thinking of. Outside of someone. A third party that might be in the Exisal at the moment. I swear it's like Kai-80 in there. Oh. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaido? Are we just gonna answer the simple questions at this point? I mean, we've already established that big time here, right? Or are we just trying to establish that she's telling the truth? Is that really what we're doing here? Oh god, is this 4 options? Oh no. I mean, 1. I mean, she might have accidentally gave him more. Seems plausible. But at the same time, she does seem like she went out of her way to do what he wanted. So it's unlikely she would have done that by mistake. Unlikely enough that I'd rule it out as a possibility. Were all the hangers inside the were all the arrows inside the hanger from the start? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. That does open up the possibility of a third party. Someone could have brought them more arrows later on. It's possible. At the same time, it seems unlikely anyone would have requested that, and, well, it seems unlikely Kaido would have requested it, the only person anyone would have listened to. Who brought the arrows? Not Kaido or Kokichi. Or Himiko. A third party had to have been. Kokichi had no reason. I suppose he could have gone and got them, but... We need to do all this just to get the idea that there might be a third party involved. Oh my goodness. Whatever, man.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So, someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
Why?
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
By request, presumably. Or for their own benefit.
Kaido was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
But if someone brought arrows, that means they could have brought a crossbow. They also, depending on when this happened, could have spent the entire night putting it away if they knew how to assemble it.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
At the same time, someone could have come in and tried to put the arrows on site to create a fight, right?
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
Right, it wouldn't have been for Kokichi to use, because he got shot twice. And Kaido wouldn't have shot him twice because he only intended to use the 1 arrow.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
We never really tested that. It could have been down by that point, couldn't it? Not to mention the scratch marks on the console on the outside.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Is Monokuma just sweating because that was like the last thing he said had him in that position? Or is he like... I wonder if it's the same person that freed Monokuma. The scratch marks do remind me of a Monokuma. But it's completely closed off, right? But can we confirm that? I feel like there might have been another way. Some way we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something, think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Oh no! I don't know! At least it's not a long word. I don't know, X? No! What else can I even start with? I'm honestly blanking here. I don't see any other any other letters than I. Okay, well. I'm not thinking of anything at the moment. So, oh, we think Shuichi did it, of course. This is the perfect time that everyone would definitely think Shuichi was the one who did it.
We can't let it end here.
Oh, wow. Okay, I guess try the letters I might not have. Not sure which ones I didn't try, though. Shit, I thought I tried E. Fuck that shit, man. Okay. Oh, that's what the X is. Oh god, all the letters are here. I see it now. Oh wait, no, I needed an I. Crap. Crap, I'm so bad at this right now. An Exisal. Interesting.
That's it. The Exisal. The Exisal could be used to enter the hangar.
I suppose, because we did have one.
Get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier.
I wonder if they freed Monokuma, and then like went over in the Exisal, and then came in like it was being controlled by Kokichi or something.
But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisals, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisal.
I saw an Exisal enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisal. After all, the hangar is where the Exisals are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisal every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisal and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an Exisal?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples too?
I want to do this. Let's try it. I want to try one of these. Come on.
Anyway, this third party commandeered an Exisal and infiltrated the hangar.
We did see the electro hammer. And guess who was missing their electro hammer?
That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
And guess who knew about the arrows? And guess who... well... guess who could have assembled the crossbow? Guess who could have assembled it and brought another one and disassembled and brought it back?
I told you that's impossible.
Guess who's really, really resistant to all this discussion?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an Exisal. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
We just discussed this. My goodness. Monokuma even said you could. Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why don't you tell me? Okay, what's your basis for this bullshit, Maki? I love you, but you are so resistant. It's starting to not be funny.
The Exisal, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the Exisal really that difficult?
Just gotta use your nibbles.
Do we even know how to get inside an Exisal? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exisals. And they were all moving, too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an Exisal.
There we go.
So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
Okay, we got it. I know exactly which one. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Whose electro hammer was it? Someone could have stolen it.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged.
That's true.
I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exisals.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exisal.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exisals. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
The identity of the third party. The electro hammer gives us a clue. I saw 4 Exisals at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaido. And then there's 3 in the morning when you're trying to get into hangar. There are 3. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us I could think that could do that. Oh wait, no, it's Kaede. Yeah, Kaede! I have like no influence left. Shuichi, do you really think that's the right person? Try to remember. Someone who doesn't have electro hammer when you guys ready that. Yeah, now who's that again? Everyone's staring at me to think I'm a fraud. So how do you know that much information, Mr. Exisal Man? Mr. Exisal Man.
It's you!
2. He is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.